never ends till you go crazy. Thank you, Uncle Remus. Thank you, Wesley. And thank you, everybody who came. Now that's a franchise I'd watch. Hello world, this is Birdo Prey 5, and congratulations, you are lucky you're about to watch the most awesome live stream ever. Yes, my live streams suck, and in fact, embarrassment to the internet. Compared to this guy, I have not been feeling that well. Winter for me is terrible as always, with the nosebleeds, and then the bloody hard boogers. Anti-Tracker is better than me, and Kuroga is a sham. It's true I'm holding Averjam against his will, is rotting in Kuroga prison. For daring to tell the truth, the jerk nobody tells the truth about me and gets away with it. Now off to my sheep baths.
Death to Kuroga!
Thank you, Chancellor. And hey, everybody, how's it going? I'm here. It's been a long week. So check this out. So This is what I call the phased cloak. Ooh. Ooh. Thomas is first. Hey, Thomas says hello. Life with Matthew, a quick second, says, hey, Anti-Drinker. Now, Sean says hello, Anti-Drinker. Fox is here and says, I have all the toilet paper in Terrell, Texas. Why am I not surprised? John DeMarco is in the house. Mrs. Anti-Tricker waves at everybody. Wesley says, greetings, turds, birds, and alpacas. E says, 'tis the toilet paper apocalypse. Apparently, what the heck? Thomas saying, all hail the queen, indeed. Life with Matthew says, the toilet paper thing is because in China, when masks ran out, they tried to make their own out of toilet paper and had shortages. In the USA, we heard toilet paper ran out in China, so we freaked out. That's probably it. Dang. How stupid are we? Josh says, the reason we are low on toilet paper is Bird of Prey 5 isn't buying them, so everyone will have to buy his own Gelogia machines. That could be true as well. Sean says, can't stand herd panic. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's funny how the circle works, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. It really is. Live with Matthew, it's getting crazy. Man, it is. The Panty Wrecker is streaming. Rejoice. I hate you. Oh, and Jagerbomb, I'm so sorry, I forgot. Jagerbomb put $10 in. Thank you so much, Jaeger. And says, I got exposed, apparently. 2 people popped positive for Karoga where I was training at. Trying to avoid sharing it, unlike my addiction to Space Marines. Hope for the best, but cough into the arm. Man, Jaeger, thoughts and prayers, buddy. Although, the good news is, and I don't know your health or anything, but generally speaking, they say 80 to 90% of people who even get it have very mild symptoms all the way through. So chances are you'll be just fine. But do keep us informed, please. Notice the cloak is becoming more complete. But absolutely, man, that sucks. And thank you for the $10. I truly appreciate that. But you know what? Take care of yourself first. That's all I ask. Josh saying hi to the missus because everybody likes her more than me. Sean saying hi to the missus. E says 1, 2, 3, 4. Mike Richards is here from Columbus, Ohio. Oh man. Hacky May says soon you will have to reuse toilet paper. Hope not. Life with Matthew is talking to Wesley, so I guess I can ignore that one. John says they just decided to close the schools in my area for 2 weeks. No word yet if this was because Bird bought all the toilet paper. It probably was, John. Bird of Prey is a slippery devil, isn't he? Josh says, Mrs. Anti-Checker, when is morning coffee cooking with Mrs. Anti-Checker stream's going to start? I don't know. You keep working on it. Epic Beard says 30-minute intro. Anti-Checker must be started. It's a 5-minute intro, and I didn't even play the whole thing. Like by the time the stream actually starts, it's like 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Jerk. And Mrs. Anti-Checker says she's thinking about it. Ooh. There's some news. And by the way, check out the donut mic. Come on. Who else on YouTube has a donut mic? Seriously, does anybody on YouTube besides me have a donut mic? I guess. I'm stocking up on dish soap because no one will think of that one. Good one. Jagerbob says nice. Mrs. Anti-Checker throwing a bunch of hearts. I assume at me. I didn't see Dr. Alex around, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at me. Either that or at Jagerbomb. Wesley says that's horrible. Please stop using Bird's recordings out of context. That was not out of context. Darren says the only FASA Starfleet design that I like is the Loknar class. It's like a TOS version of the NX class. I don't remember the Loknar class, and man, it's been a long time since I played FASA. Jaeger says so far no cough. That is good. But you know you can go without symptoms for some time. Are you getting tested? I hope you're getting tested. Thomas says today Bird of Prey said he hung pictures of himself and the Karoga flag in Abrajam's cell and then denied it. I will send video evidence later. Yes, please do, Thomas. That I want to see. Valor says, Mr. Miles is forever first. I'm forever awesome. Baby Yoda makes for a great pizza topping alongside pineapple. And Auntie is forever cuter than Baby Yoda. Hear that, Auntie? You're cuter than Baby Yoda. Romana Time Trekker says, I live in Washington. Everything is canceled. All the schools are closed until the last week of April. The libraries are closing. I'll tell you, Washington State has actually been hit harder than any other part of the country by a significant margin. Wesley says, I sent baby wipes. I hope we get them soon. Mrs. Antrigger, I'm going to put my phone on the charger, guys. Have fun. Have a great night, Mrs. Antrigger. I know that she's going to bed, so yeah. Cinnabon says hello. Hey, Cinnabon. Mark saying best wishes to Jaeger. Indeed, I'm sure everybody here is concerned for you, Jaeger. Good night, Mrs. Antrigger. Have a good day tomorrow. Yes. Jaeger says, thank you. Turns out I was misspelling. Yes, it is coronavirus. Remember that. Coronavirus. Valor says there are toilet paper scalpers. Would not be. Yeah, people are selling this crap on eBay now. Hand sanitizer and toilet paper. Now, the hand sanitizer I can kind of sort of understand. We're not panicked because we already had hand sanitizer in the house. But, I do understand. Yeah, there's, but it's freaking nuts. Jeff says, hello, sir. Hope your day was a good one. Well, it could have been worse, I suppose. But, and I'll be honest with you. Because I was late getting, I was a little bit late getting off work, so I didn't get a chance to adjust it. So let me actually do that now, if I can. Bear with me, guys, as I try to do this. And bam, there we go. We are officially in a yellow turd day. Thanks in no small part to my lovely doctor who gave me a rather hefty dose of tenanzidine, which is a muscle relaxer. I will tell you that I spent most of the day feeling like an absolute zombie, but the pain level is significantly reduced in my back. I still have my knee to worry about, but the back pain is much, much better today because of the however the hell you say it. Tubian says, donut Mike. Yes. And Zachary says, how are you? Can't believe Bird's coronavirus created all these closures in the U.S. Death to Coroga. Indeed. Wesley says, it doesn't look like a donut. It looks like a big purple. It's a stack of donuts. Dang. That one, you see, didn't quite come out right. So it's a little off. And I'm sure that was really loud. If this thing goes south and we lose all comms, be reassured I will be on the private boat heading to a private island. Well, please stop by and pick me up on the way. Josh says, everyone started panicking here, buying every bottle of water and all the toilet paper since they're closing schools for the rest of the month. Yeah, and that's the problem. On the one hand, I can understand closing the schools because schools are the #1 spreader of disease. On the other hand, it's causing mass panic. All right, so Thomas sent a chart of the global. So this is like the NCOV 2019 live, and I'm not sure what these numbers actually represent. I mean, like confirmed cases, I get. But what a deceased I get, but what is recovered and serious? Because here's the thing, they don't add up, I don't think. So, because like for the, it says 144,000 cases confirmed, 5,000 deceased, 70,000 recovered, 5,900 serious. That doesn't add up because that's like means 81,000 in everything other than, unless I'm missing more columns, maybe I need to make the page larger. No, that's it. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what that means. But yeah, and but in the United States, 2,130 confirmed cases, 48 deceased, 8 recovered, 0 serious. So again, not quite sure what all that means, but there you go. Death to the coronavirus, indeed. I already read that. Everyone started panicking. I already read that. Man, I'm just out of it. And Sci-Fi Nation puts $5 in.
Please don't wear the Princess Leia bikini no more. It really doesn't suit you, you sick bastard.
Bastard. So, I wasn't planning on wearing the Princess Leia bikini, so that you don't have to worry, Sci-Fi. Not unless somebody gives me a whole lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. Like, yeah, a lot of money. So Trackyard thought the most recent episode of Picard was the best yet, 8 out of 10. Really? Wow. Gonna have to disagree with the old Captain Foley on that one. Maybe we can talk about it on Tuesday. Speaking of which, Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day, we're gonna have a special live stream with special guest, Captain Foley himself. And we are both going to be drinking copious amounts of alcohol. And I just realized that this is kind of crooked, so let me fix that. All right. And so specifically for that stream, I picked up this bad boy right here. Some Sexton Single Malt Irish Whiskey. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I also got a bottle of Bailey's, in case I need something a little lighter through the night. And John says, are we doing trivia tonight? Unfortunately, no. And I apologize, but I'm really, really, and it's not the coronavirus, but I'm just not feeling that great as far as my sinuses are acting up. And it's not the coronavirus, it's just my allergies, but, you know, I'm just not up to it. And so I apologize, guys. We're just hanging out tonight. For real. Oh.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
You're still a dink, but I love Yaret.
Yeah, I love the way she reads that. So you love Yaret. Thank you, Sci-Fi. I appreciate it, and you're still a dick. All right. For real, have you guys heard of a Blvd? I have. So. Andrew, with the donut mic, you need to change your name to Homer. Yeah, I need to print a couple more donuts, though, so I can, see, I don't want to make all that noise, but yeah. Alabama finally has a confirmed case. Case of what? Sanity? Ba-dum-bum. Valor says, I keep thinking of new ways to make Baby Yoda into different foods. Well, there's Baby Yoda right there on the printer, so maybe you'll get to eat that. Jaeger says, thanks for all the best wishes. Thankfully stocked up well before the panic. Rainy days always come around. Best to be ready. Yes. So you have 18 pallets of toilet paper, I take it. Let's see. Darren said, this is all very stupid. Obama waited until swine flu killed 1,000 Americans before declaring an emergency. He was praised by the media. 40 people die, and Trump is evil and stupid. Well, first of all, the media is clearly biased. I will say this, in Sci-Fi Nation...
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Number 1, number 15, number 23.
You jerk! All right, fine. That's what you've been doing. You just wanted to stall the show.
No, please, I don't want to go. I don't want to go, please. No, I don't want to go. No. Why would you do this to your fans, you heartless monster?
Whatever. So the joke there is, of course, Spider-Man's going number 2 in number 1.
Sir, we are being hailed. On screen. What is your problem?
I am Lore.
Do you need help?
I have a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Lore Reloaded.
Let me guess, the rubber band broke, right?
I make YouTube go.
And, of course, everybody except for Wesley's favorite. All right, there you go, Sci-Fi Nation. There you go, my friend. And Super Blubberpuss puts $5 in. And wait for it. Wait for it. All right, tired of waiting for it. So while we're waiting for it, we'll get rid of... There.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky.
At Anti-Tricker, glad you're finally realizing how bad Picard is.
Now, here's the thing, Super. I defended Picard up until 2 episodes ago, and the last 2 episodes, I admit, have been much rougher than the prior 6. But on the whole, I'm still thinking positively about the show. I'm hoping that they recover, that this is just them stumbling. I honestly do hope that the last 2 episodes of the series pick up. But, yeah, I'm not going to lie, these last 2 episodes, in my opinion, were pretty bad. I mean, man, the whole thing, like, the worst part of the last episode, there's a few things I could say were the worst part, but one of the worst parts about this episode was the fact that Picard sat there talking about optimism while being pessimistic throughout this entire series. And now Sci-Fi Nation's at it again. You must be... You okay, Sci-Fi? You win the lottery or something? It's not like you. Just trying to figure it out. And hurry up. Alright.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky.
Kurogan National Anthem is the best anthem. Bird chat whatever.
Well, the Kurogan anthem is not the best anthem. It is the worst anthem. And so, bird chat whatever, huh? Well, we haven't done bird chat 1 in a while.
Captain's log, stardate 44307.3. I'm preparing to leave by shuttlecraft for Pentaris 5, where I've been asked to mediate a dispute among the Salinite miners. A contentious group, unfortunately prone to violence. But first, I must deal with a situation of a far more personal nature.
What better way to get first-hand experience?
Captain, I'm picking up a general distress signal from Bird of Prey 5.
On screen.
Feel the fire, feel my love inside you so bright. There's the sound and the smell of love on my mind. I'm your toy, come play with me. Say the word now. Wrap your legs around me. Ride me tonight.
My love is a fever, longing still for that which longer nurseth the disease.
I'm a man, I'm a goddess, I'm a man, I'm a virgin, I'm a man, I'm a blue movie, I'm a man, I'm a bitch, I'm a man, I'm a geyser, I'm a man, I'm a little girl, and we'll make love together. This sounds very pedo-ish.
In faith, I do not love thee with mine eyes, for they in thee 1,000 errors see, but 'tis my heart that loves what they despise, who, in despite of view, art pleased to dote. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate.
What? Oh my God.
When I have plucked the rose, I cannot give it vital growth again. It needs, must wither.
Why are you singing these things? Music to make love to an old ladybug.
You wonderfully jealous fool, you.
Wow, well that's basically rape. That is rape as a song. Congratulations. I gotta go turn myself in.
Indeed, Bird needs to go turn himself in. Wow. All right, so back to the chat. Thank you, Chancellor. I do appreciate it. All right, so back to the chat. As far as what Darren was saying, as far as the flu thing, with where Obama didn't do anything until 1,000 Americans died, that's why Trump was trying to say that he's reacting faster than Obama, which I didn't like that, quite frankly, because it's not a contest to see who reacts faster. But you know, the media is going to always be against Trump and for Obama. That's just a fact. Do I think that Trump is doing himself any favors by the way that he's been kind of dancing around this and pretending it's no big deal, and then bragging about being fast to react? No. I think that he comes across as, quite frankly, disingenuous. So I think that there's definitely fault in Trump's way of approaching this, but I also agree that there's a clear bias in the media itself. Josh says, I throw hearts at Mrs. Antrager for her thinking about doing streams without you, jerk. Rambling Canuck, my Payne brothers in the house, says, hello, how you doing, my friend? Excuse me. Wesley says, I live in California, the mountains are on fire, the skies are black, and the streets are filled with crash. Everything is normal here. Yes, that sounds about right. Trash. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Your green screen is wrong. What's wrong with it? Or was it because it was off kilter before I adjusted it? I'm not panicked on toilet paper. I can survive a few months. Then we're screwed. Jared says, oh, no wonder you're so communicative today. Your doctor doped your ass up. That is true, actually. That is true. No wonder you were so communicative. I just read that. Muscle relaxer for the win. Indeed. I'm a little dopey, but I am feeling much better. So, yes. And Sci-Fi Nation, what is wrong with you, pal?
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
F it, give me the Captain Redneck Super Chat.
Alright, so you want the Captain Redneck Super Chat. You got it. You know, alright, so the Redneck Chat, here it comes.
And introducing Bearded Spock with his amazing dyslexia powers.
Good thing the wife doesn't realize I actually like STD. Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Oh, Dr. Alex, I just can't believe this. Michael actually likes Star Trek Discovery. I don't know what to do. I think I want to be with you.
Bridget, this is so unexpected. You want to run away with me. I don't know what to say. I'm a little concerned. I mean, Anti-Trekker is a bit bigger than me. I think he's at least 2 inches taller.
Actually, he's only 3 feet tall.
3 foot? I knew it. I knew that hatch was for him as a dwarf.
Actually, he's not a dwarf.
What?
He has big hairy feet. He's a hobbit.
And his feet are furry? He's a hobbit. Oh my god. He's just not to be trusted. Quick, run away with me, now that I know that I'm twice as tall. His little legs will never catch us.
Oh, yes. Yes. Let's run away together.
Now, just for the record, that one is totally fake, despite the fact that that is, in fact, Mrs. Anti-Trigger and Dr. Alex's voice. There's no truth to that one whatsoever. Alright, so, let's see. Darren say, donuts make noise! Stop! Sorry about that. When do they use... What are you doing, Auntie? Huh? Now the dog's getting in trouble. All right. What do they do? What do they use in Star Trek after all the toilet paper or 3 seashells? Well, the 3 seashells never run out, so you got that. Wesley says, how can I get some of that muscle relaxer? Well, you talk to your doctor. Yellow turd, you have gone from TOS with red turd every day to TNG with yellow turds everywhere. Yes. Darren says, I remember when parents would find out little Johnny down the street had chickenpox, so they would send their kids to Johnny's house to play with him and get it over with. That's just, I don't like that when people would do that, but yeah. Ralph says, Deculture, I have been buying tequila and Jim Beam for internal sanitizing. Well, very good. Good idea. Greetings, fellow turd heads. Can you 3D print toilet paper? Unfortunately, no. Jaeger says, I hope I don't catch pneumonia afterwards. Terrible sickness to have, let alone on top of a flu on roids. Yeah. Although, my understanding is the coronavirus is not like the flu on roids. It's really not as bad as the flu. So it's honestly, generally not that bad. Did we name the voice yet? No, we have not. Not that I know of. Instead of stacking up toilet paper, I'm fasting. I don't need to poop. Oh, you'll poop eventually, Darren. You'll poop. That's the beauty of being a Turdistani. We always win in the end. Josh says, Sci-Fi Nation, you got confused with Who Wants to Wear Leah's Slave Girl Bikini. Anti-Trekker isn't DJ. That's true. Darren says, okay, we know you drink, but you also occasionally smoke cigars? I haven't had a cigar in a long time. Not sure why you said that, but okay. Jaeger, whoa, and there goes the chat. Hold on, jumping on me. Jaeger says, I've discovered the vanilla Coke Zero, vanilla bourbon, and vanilla ice cream taste amazing together. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I think the missing numbers were mild cases. Do you have any closures to announce in Turdistan? No, because Turdistan is completely coronavirus free at this point. And of course, I mean, you might say Jaeger, but Jaeger was not in Karoga at the time. One day we have to ask you Trek questions. Yeah, maybe one day. And Ramling says you need to paint them. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, the donuts. Yeah, I'll paint them eventually, maybe. I actually ordered some paint, so yeah. Can you pre-print a son of a bitch sign? I probably could. Not sure what the point would be. Memphis says, just so that the toilet paper thing doesn't make sense to me, Corona-chan is respiratory, not gastrointestinal. Exactly! That's the hilarious thing. Do people not realize that crapping yourself is not a part of this virus? And in fact, that's why if you follow me on Twitter, you saw Mrs. Anti-Trekker sent that picture to me, but a picture of a sign in a Walmart next to an empty aisle for toilet paper that basically read something to the effect of, yes, we're going to find a whole bunch of dead people in their homes surrounded by piles of toilet paper. Because people are freaking idiots. Just a second, and I'll get to the next chat. I'm just mixing up a little more cloaking device. Alright, so, which I don't, I guess I don't have to because I'm not in too much pain, but it's just so darn yummy. Alright, do you think the coming big bad threat in Picard will turn out to be the sphere builders? They're trying to destroy the universe and replace with their own so they can survive? No. I don't think so, because I don't think that they're interested in getting things in continuity with Enterprise or any other Star Trek series other than Discovery. John says, my Walmart, out of toilet paper, bread, etc., usual suspect items. Yes. Jaeger says, off the subject, originally the Crimson Fists were supposed to be the poster boys of the Space Marines. Then those damn Smurfs, Ultramarines, stole the spotlight. Yet again, fists aren't Mary Sue's. I will believe you on that, Jaeger, but I have nothing to base that belief on other than my trust of you. And Jaeger wants to see the Woman. Of course you can. But I gotta look up what number that is because I don't have the numbers memorized. Wow, I said remembered? Wow. I actually said remembered. I am definitely not with it today. Alright, let's see. We need a general discussion. One of these days, I should do a Bird of Prey 5 quote video just for fun. Alright, so where are the Wahman? They are number 2. Gosh, you'd think I could remember that one.
I'm a better female character than you.
You would be if you didn't spend all your time with that temper tantrum meme guy.
At least I'm not the one on a show with a questionable acronym.
Take it back.
No!
Yes.
Oops. Sorry to bother you.
And Jeff says, I wouldn't say episode 8. Oh. Thank you so much, Chancellor. I do appreciate it. I wouldn't say episode 8 of Picard was the best so far, like Trekyard says, but it's close. I give it a 7.5. I'll say this. I do think episode 8 is better on the second viewing, because I watched it again with Mrs. Anti-Trekker, and it wasn't as bad to me the second time around, but it's still got a lot of issues. I don't see you as defending the show, more like giving it a decent shot. I appreciate that shot, and that's what I'm trying to do. I've always said that I will, no matter what, if you are a subscriber of mine, I will say something you disagree with, and at some point, probably even something that offends you, but I will always give you my honest opinion. And that's probably why I don't have 1 million subscribers right now. Lore and Trekyards love this episode. I'm not sure what to think. Queen 7 was cool to see. I thought, and that's the thing that pissed me off the most about this episode. I'm not saying it's the worst moment of the episode, but it pissed me off the most is the fact that 7 of 9 got to be the queen for 13 seconds. 13 freaking seconds, and then it was over.
Hello, world.
Actually, I didn't time it, but yeah.
I need a wrench. I ain't trolling at number 15.
Why do you want a wrench? See, here's the thing, Sci-Fi. I'm afraid that if I give you a wrench, that you're going to suddenly start, timing out everybody. Because, you troll sometimes, man. And don't get me wrong, I like you most of the time when you're not standing us up for your live streams. But I'm not sure if you're ready for the responsibility of a wrench. So how can I trust you? I gotta ask you that. Tell me why I should trust you. Aside from the generous bribe. I think Sci-Fi Nation robbed a bank, says Thomas. Great timing there. Vile says, howdy folks, not gonna stay. I'm still working on the Bounce of Terror video and avoiding Picard spoilers. Antrek will send you a preview when I finish. I can't wait, Vile Mike. Do the voice have any different accents? It does, in fact. If I bring up... let's see. I will change the accent of the voice. So bear with me. I can't see the chat for just a moment, guys, while I am going in here to switch the accent. And don't put in a super chat yet. Oh, I never thought I'd say that. If you're thinking about it. And someone...
I have a channel, WTF.
Hey, well, at least she said WTF there. I'll give you that. All right. I'll give me just a minute, Sci-Fi Nation, and I will think about it here. I'm going in right now to change the voice. All right, so where's the text to speech? Let's see, manage themes, show tutorials, blah, blah, blah. Replace words, yes, I know, that's the profanity editor. Super chats. Super chat alert. Open text to speech, alright. So, voice is currently set to English. And there's 3 English accents, or 3 English options there. Let's see, spam security volume, include TTS. Alright, so I guess we'll try the English US. Alright, and then we'll save changes and see how that sounds. Alright, so I just changed it to the US English option. I don't know what it's going to be like. And then there's an auto option, which I assume just picks based on your region. Alright, Sci-Fi. I'll give you a test here. We'll see how you do. Alright, so back to the chat we go. Bird must have been giving Sci-Fi Nation some kind of stockpile of toilet paper to sell, where Sci-Fi got the money is throwing. That must be it. That must be it. Sci-Fi Nation just bought stock in Charmin. That's all it was. Daniel says, "What's up, Band Trigger? I'm marathoning Star Trek episodes, starting with Star Trek Enterprise Season 2, episode Regeneration, a sequel to First Contact, and then I'm going to work my way up to something else. Very cool." Ralph says, "I do think it's funny that Rafi is the only African-American character on drugs, smoking dealer. So much stereotypes. There goes TOS groundbreaking." Yeah, Rafi, I gotta say, it's funny because some episodes I like Rafi, some episodes I hate Rafi. And that's a problem with the show. She's the most inconsistent character. She makes Janeway look consistent. Just saying. I mean, yeah, it makes no freaking sense. And I'm finally caught up to Sci-Fi's $50 super chat. Thank you again, Sci-Fi. Renegade says, "Afternoon, Trigger fellow nerds. The deal is selfish bastards brought it all, and now haven't been able to buy any for a week." Yeah, I know! It's like these people going crazy, yeah. And buying this stuff, and really all you're doing is making it so the people that genuinely need it can't get it because you guys bought it all for no apparent reason. So I don't get that at all. And then the chat jumped on me because I'm so far behind. There we go. Daniel says, "The last episode where it's lore, and then I will move on to Voyager episode with the 29th century Borg named One. Although One is not a 29th century Borg. One is a 24th century Borg with 29th century tech. And then maybe I'll watch Voyager series finale Endgame, working my way up." Very cool. Zachary says, "Antrecker's a hobbit. He just raises his chair way too high." Josh says, "Eric, Anti-Trekker is close to Cloud 9 when the pain meds his doctor gave him." Yes, I gotta say, these pain meds are good. Well, it's not really technically a pain med. Muscle relaxer is really the class of drug that it is, but it helps quite a bit because when my back seizes up, the problem is it's a soft tissue issue, so that kind of rhymes. So muscle relaxers can help that. The voice's name is Hernia. That makes no sense whatsoever. Daniel says, "Working my way up the timeline, a new episode of Picard, episode 8, Broken Pieces. Will I be surprised with the new episode?" I don't think necessarily surprised, but, I don't know, Daniel, you'll probably like it, but I honestly, I didn't like it. I didn't like what they did with the Borg in it. And there goes Sci-Fi Nation again.
When it met misses it.
Wow, okay, that sounds different. And wants the one where when me and Mrs. Anti-Trekker met, which is number 8, because, didn't bother to look it up, did you? Jerk. Oh, yeah. Yes. I think my biggest problem, though, with... Thank you once again, Chancellor. I do truly appreciate it. I think the biggest problem with the with Picard episode 8 is... Night Breeze puts in $2.
I got
down with Karoga and Death to Disco.
I don't know. I like the English version better. I do like the English version better. So, okay, real quick, I'm going to look at, and I'll play Death to Disco in just a minute. But real quick, hold on, don't put any chats in there. Put 1 in the chat if you want English voice, 2 in the chat if you want American voice. 1 for English, 2 for American. 1 for English, 2 for American, and only vote once, please. Okay, 1. Yeah, see, 1. It's unanimous. I'm calling it now. It's unanimous. So I will switch it back. Give me just a second, because yeah, I think that. All right. I believe, yeah. No, so it still says U.S. I'm going to go to Great Britain. All right, so set back to Great Britain. All right. And let me see. And then Sean puts $5 in, so hopefully we'll give it a second.
Hello, world.
Everyone just relax. Remember, the coronavirus came from China. It won't last long. Beaming face with smiling eyes.
Okay, there we go. And Sci-Fi Nation puts another $2 in. Wow, you guys are just going crazy tonight. I can't complain, that's for sure. Even though I'm gonna never get caught up.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky.
Hail Picard. Hashtag free Auntie number 15.
What? Auntie is free. Auntie is freer than any Kurogan, that's for sure.
Sir, we are being hailed. On screen. What is your problem?
I am Lore.
Do you need help?
I have a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Lore Reloaded.
Let me guess, the rubber band broke, right?
I make YouTube go.
I was going to play number 23, but first, the fit. Alright.
What's the deal with toilet paper? Haven to bloody clue. Ask the buggers fighting on the streets, quite literally in some cases, for it, pee. Or having to get up at 7 to just get a modest bag.
Wait, you guys sell bags of toilet paper? Bags? Really? That's confusing me. See, I did not forget. I did not forget. I just wanted to make sure that we had a chance to let our... And thank you again, Chancellor. I do appreciate it. To let our disembodied English voice read that. One day we'll give her a name. And in the meantime, though, you are Australian, so you know what that means.
There is criminals and settled this savage land. I have got to go on a walkabout to go see the big red rock in the outback. And this week at Outback, We're having Outback Special with 2 lobster tails, $17.99. Ask your waiter.
Death! Bucaroga!
Thank you, Chancellor. Oh, man. I do love Osteopray. All right, so Ryan says, hey, man, it's to see a yellow turd. Little relief from the pain goes a long way. Indeed. And let's see. Daniel says, Hendrick, I heard that China and the rest of the world lost control of the coronavirus, and it'll get worse. I don't think so.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky!
Oh yeah, baby. Right there. So good.
You had to go there, didn't you, Darren? You had to be the one to do it. I knew someone sooner or later would. All right. What about Aberjam? Is he's in Caroga? I know, and we hope that Aberjam is not being exposed to the coronavirus, but it's we can't tell for sure. But yes, everybody pray for Aberjam suffering in Caroga. Ralph says, I blame Canada for the virus. Why? Because it's Canada. Indeed, that is a good reason to blame Canada. Tiki says, you are just salty because you waited too long to get your toilet paper. Well, you know, here's the thing. We have enough. We're not, like, about to run out of toilet paper or anything. It's just stupid. It's stupid that everybody's making a run on toilet paper, but not food. You know, like we went to the canned foods aisle, and I was expecting to see that empty. But no. I stock up on decongestants and allergy pills. In fact, I'm overdue to take one. I have got the worst freaking allergies, and it's worse since my knee surgery, which sucks. But yeah, I gotta live with it.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky!
No more gold bikinis for you, ya sick effer number 23.
What? Why would you even say that? I don't want to wear a gold bikini. I do love that one, though. So thank you, Sci-Fi. Now, Sci-Fi. Thank you, Chancellor. Sci-Fi. Now, come on. Don't hurt yourself, man. The last thing I want to find out is that you're in trouble with Mrs. Sci-Fi because you gave me so much, all right? So, you know, be careful, buddy. All right. Darren says the toilet paper industry, which is where the paper industry largely shifted to when magazines and newspapers started dying, is making out like a bandit right now. That is very true. Josh says it's number 2, but I didn't see that in time. Zachary says, would you want to see a Fenris Ranger spinoff with Jerry Ryan in the lead? I could see it, but do I want to see it? No, I want to see something on a freaking starship. Sorry. Jeff says T-minus 17 hours and counting. Well, I'm not sure what that's the countdown to. Josh says, tell Joshua that his female voices are very convincing. I'm sure he will appreciate that. If he would not, then don't say anything. It's the toilet paper laced with crack instead of using it to wipe the crack. I guess so. 7 became the Borg Queen for a few seconds? Well, not the Borg Queen, a Borg Queen. You never offended me, but yeah, I've disagreed with you at times, but I'm not looking for an echo chamber. I enjoy debate. Indeed, that's how I feel. I do not want an echo chamber. I don't want this channel to ever be an echo chamber, and that's why the people I asked to support...
Hello, world.
Did you hear Dr. Robotnik rallied with Birdo Prey 5?
No, I did not. But why would that surprise me? Dr. Robotnik is evil, isn't he? So, of course he would rally with Bird of Prey 5. And I see Sci-Fi Nation donated $2 too, so why should I even bother going back to the chat?
Hello, world.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
We love to serve and help the community, my friend number 15.
Well, thank you, Sci-Fi. I understand that, and I know, you know, and don't get me wrong, I truly appreciate your generosity tonight. I just don't want you getting in trouble with the missus is all. You know, because happy wife, happy life, buddy. I don't know if you figured that one out yet, but it's absolute fact.
Sir, we are being hailed. On screen. What is your problem?
I am lore.
Do you need help?
I have a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Lore Reloaded.
Let me guess, their rubber band broke, right?
I make YouTube go.
There it is. Good old Data. Before he got all puffy.
Death!
Thank you, Chancellor. Once again, I appreciate it. Now, E says, yes, 13 seconds of Queens was very disappointing indeed. Sci-Fi Nation has raised your stock in toilet paper companies. I'm beginning to think that's true. Daniel says, 7 because of poor Queen. Thanks for spoiling it. Well, Daniel, you know we talk about it after it's on. And I apologize if you didn't know, but we do talk about episodes of Picard. Every single week we've talked about episodes of Picard on multiple live streams after it's aired. With great riches comes great responsibility, Anti-Checker. Indeed, indeed. And so now Sci-Fi Nation has that responsibility.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
2 questions. What's with the British dominatrix voice? Second, what's with the fleshlight rip-off on the microphone? Have I missed something here? Plugs ears for Bird Australian Onslaught.
You know, first of all, as far as the British dominatrix voice, I don't think she sounds like a dominatrix. She just sounds British. And we played the American version and nobody liked it. Nobody likes the British version better. As for the microphone, that's not...
Well, I will tell you that Ozzy O'Prey and my cousin in Ireland, who's Darth Revan's cousin, they do sound a lot alike. I will grant you that. There's not a lot. It's hard to tell the difference between the two, but there is a difference. It's mostly the words they use.
Death!
Alright, so notice that the microphone is now sans donuts. They are donuts. They are just donuts. They're 3D printed donuts. That's all they are. Jeez.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
The missus says your voice thing is effed. JS, your choice.
Why does the missus say the voice thing is effed? Just curious. So my choice. So Uber chat number 8. Why not?
Sup, does she read binary code? 10,110,000,1,100,011.
There you go. I guess not. But thank you, Ensign Ricky. And by the way, I just got to say this, Fed. I mean, you know, I love you and all, but if this is the size you would need for a fleshlight, I mean, that... Yeah. Well, you know... Alright, so it doesn't make a bunch of noise, I mean... And unmute. Alright. Jerry says, can synthahol kill Karoga 5? No, but alcohol can. The wrench, with great power comes great responsibility indeed. And again, sci-fi will need to deal with that. How did I get a wrench? Good question. Ralph says, when did Borg cubes have large doors? There are two things that bother me. The Borg can survive in the vacuum of space, and the Borg cubes have transporters. Shh. I know. That's the problem. There's so many problems with this episode. How come your first reaction live stream doesn't have no volume after about 10 minutes? I tried to watch. I don't know, Ozzy. That was weird because it worked fine when it originally aired. I don't know what happened. It must have been a problem in processing from YouTube. Says, I don't understand why everyone's buying toilet paper, but I also don't get why people buy milk and bread when there's a hurricane coming into their town either.
I effing told ya not to print those fleshlights, it.
So you think these are fleshlights too? And you said plural, which means not only are you saying that will fit the circumference, but that will fit the length. Wow, dude. You got issues. Just saying. Jaeger says, calling it a night, smoke them while you got them. Yes, that's true, Jaeger, and thank you, my friend. Have a good one. Sci-Fi says, had to pay Antichecker $60 for this wrench. Son of a bitch. Well, that's what happens, my friend. And Dottie's putting some more deviant art up there for you to check out. The 17th will be Vivian's birthday. Should be a very fun night, but for her, a terrible next morning. I don't doubt it. Darren says, toilet paper also has a shelf life, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how long toilet paper lasts. Good rhyming. Yeah, well, it wasn't intentional. Tiki says, you'll have to take my toilet paper from my cold, dead hands. And indeed, probably that will happen. I guarantee you someone is going to die of the coronavirus, and they will have hundreds of rolls of toilet paper in their house. And Jeff says, you can actually send me a message on Discord or Twitter. I will usually see it fastest on Twitter. But you can send it to me. Actually, yeah, it just depends. Either one. The conversations between Soji and Picard at the table were good in this episode, Antichecker. I'm glad when asked, Picard didn't say that he loved Data. Well, he said he did in his own way, and I actually kind of like that, too. That was probably the high point of that episode. But for Picard as a character, the low point was him talking about optimism when, really? The 3 seashells will win the TP wars. I agree. I hate it when people flush Kleenex and paper towels down the toilet. Those products aren't designed to be flushed. Well, okay. Says, you have a 3D printer. Any way you can print us some toilet paper? Asking for a friend. No, I cannot. Sorry, not going to happen. Darren says, the non-British voice hernia sucks. Give her a hand. She's British. Yes. And so, yes, you can see everybody except for Ulysses and Wesley. Wesley Crusher likes the American voice better. You heard it there. Thomas says there are some annoying voices also. Well, there are the other country voices, but I don't know how they sound. I haven't tried them. So, yeah. Renegade says, my problem with episode 8, I assume the X-Borgs in stasis were not deborgified, and first contact established Borg can survive the vacuum of space. Well, that's true, but if these Borg were not connected to the collective, then they wouldn't, because that's the problem. The way that they survive in space is that the collective basically adapts to whatever environment they're in or whatnot. So if these were individual Borg, they might not have known how to turn on the old space survival gear, if that makes any kind of sense. I wonder how things would have turned out with Warrior Ferengi. That would have been different. Fed says in some cases, yes. That toilet paper comes in a bag? Weird. Edric, I heard that China and the rest of the world lost control of the coronavirus and it will get worse. I doubt it. Here's the thing. Will it get worse? It might. But is it going to start wiping out a big swath of humanity? No. The thing is that what the media does, and they do it very well, is they try to make it sound much worse than it is. You know, when they say 2,000 deaths, then, you say, oh my God, 2,000 people have died. And then you realize they're talking about 2,000 deaths in a nation of, 1 billion people. So, yeah. And so that sound was from Thomas. So let me see if I can get that here. And, all right. So, this is a special breaking news from our reporter in the field, Thomas Potts, who also, by pure coincidence, happens to be the director of the Kurdistani military. Let's see. Is that it? All right, so let's see. This is from Bird of Prey's live stream. Let's listen.
Averjam, you're not in Karoga, man. I know it looks like Karoga because they put up some paintings of me and, I don't know, probably a Karogan flag or two. Averjam, you're not in Karoga, man. I know it looks like Karoga because they put up some paintings of me and, I don't know, probably a Karogan flag or two.
I don't know, I don't quite hear it. Let me...
Averjam, you're not in Karoga, man. I know it looks like Karoga because they put up some paintings of me and, I don't know, probably a Karogan flag.
Now, what Thomas said, and I gotta admit, because I'm trying to be impartial here, he says, listen carefully, Bird says, I hung photos.
Averjam, you're not in Karoga, man. I know it looks like Karoga because they put up some paintings of me. And
you should just have her read in Japanese, lol.
You have her read in Japanese? I'll try that one. All right, I'll try that one. Sorry, put up. So it says, I put up. Let me see if...
Averjam, you're not in Karoga, man. I know it looks like Karoga because they put up some paintings of me. And...
Oh, because... Okay, yeah, okay.
Up some paintings because they put up some
it does sound like he says because I put up
some paintings of me.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because they put up some paintings.
So there you go. Bird of Prey says because I put up some paintings of me. So there is that. Alright, so let's turn that off because that's just too weird.
Death! Look at Aurora!
Thank you, Chancellor. All right, so that last Ensign... now it says Ensign Ricky message retracted. Wow. But suggesting that I put on the Japanese voice. All right, so I will switch it to the Japanese voice at Ensign Ricky's request, even though now he's denying it. All right, and so where is... I'm sure that there is a Japanese voice. And let's get that saved. And Captain Foley is in the house. Good to see you, Captain. And I saw you. I saw you in the chat just as you sent me that message via Skype. But welcome, my friend, as always. Even though we disagree about episode 8 of Picard, you're still always welcome here. So good to see you, buddy. Wesley says, if I die, will you play number 15 for my memorial? Indeed, I will. If they cut, well, except that you're Kurogan, so I won't be allowed to your memorial. Memphis says, if they come in bags in the States, too, we call them packs. Okay. The Fed says, also funny, we have workplaces, at least mine, having emergency supplies of TP. That is just creepy. By the way, Captain Foley, up there in Canada, are you guys, like, having a shortage of toilet paper as well? The Fed says, does Picard stance before putting gun to his head? Terrible start to an episode that was, the last episode, yeesh. Does Picard... Huh? I'm not sure which... you lost me on that one, Fed. All that other voice without a body is Mrs. Antitrekker's British cousin. Oh, yeah, very true. But Mrs. Antitrekker has the best voice. Oh, yes, massive TP shortage here makes no effing sense. And people are stupid, says Captain Foley. Yeah. Not gonna lie, it's crazy. Darren says he'll be fine because he has the 3 seashells. Well, thank goodness for that. JP says, Antitrekker's on cloud 9 with the muscle relaxers. Doctor game. Indeed, I am. Piano Dean says, was it Frank Zappa who said, watch out where the Huskies go, don't you eat that yellow turd? I don't think that's quite what Frank Zappa said, but thank you, I think. The funniest and best part of the last part was Elnor calling Seven, then him hugging her as soon as she appeared. Best use of an emergency device. Calling Seven, then him hugging her as soon as she appeared. Yes. Well, I don't know. The hug felt a little awkward to me, but I think the best part of the episode was probably that Picard scene we talked about earlier. And
hello, world.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Tell Thomas to watch his back.
But that still sounded English. Let me go back and check that. It says Japanese. Save. That is so weird. So in Japanese, it just sounds like the English one. I mean, that's probably good, but, you know, it would be hilarious if it was... Okay, so let's find something that's real... Okay, Swedish. We'll try Swedish. So, saved it to Swedish. We'll see if that changes anything. So Wesley, you know, I can't do anything. I'm not allowed into Kuroga, even for funerals. Melface says if they're worried about getting sick, it wouldn't make sense to buy up vitamin C tablets instead of toilet paper. That's true. The Fed says I have to take a piss once in a while, Antitrekker. Well, that's okay. Okay, I get it. British school teacher, maybe. Okay. And Fed says, oh wait, poor choice of words. Oh, for Bert Australian onslaught. Or the take a piss. Ozzy says, your Picard first reaction stream loses volume after 10 minutes. I tried to watch it on demand. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm assuming it was a problem with YouTube, because when we were streaming, nobody complained of audio issues. Sometimes a donut is just a donut, and a cigar is just a cigar. That is true. And Fed Doc says, I needed that laugh. Well, I'm always glad to provide. My head hurts. See everyone later. All right, Wesley, you're long gone by now. It's like I'm way behind. Well, I'm actually only 10 minutes behind. Could have been worse. And let's see. I can't wait for Admiral F-Bomb to drop another colorful nugget on Picard next week. we'll see what happens. You know, it's funny because Admiral F-Bomb, actually, I tend to refer to her as Admiral Pottymouth. Admiral Pottymouth, I liked her scene in this episode except for the F-Bomb. And here's the thing. I'm not being a prude, but I don't buy for a second that a Starfleet CNC would be repeatedly using the F word to one of her senior-most admirals. Another problem with Episode 8 is why didn't the replicator make Rafi synthahol when she asked for wine and locked out of alcohol? Because quantum. It's all the great Cornholio's master plan. I think you may be right. Jeff says about T minus 17 hours now, minus 16 hours and 30 minutes. I'll send you a direct message in Discord or wherever you want. It's related to how you helped me the other night. Awesome, Jeff. Yeah, you can send it to me on Discord. That's totally cool. Are you all ready for the St. Patrick's Day celebration stream? I hope so, because I know that I am, and I'm sure Captain Foley is. Am I the only one getting a little tired of the hologram interfaces with the actors have to twist and slide the fake interface around? It's always babble on the holo controls. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. It's such an overused thing that, don't care. There was discontinuity when Soji steals the ship. Rios and Rafi come running in the upper level transport area and come up from the mess. She should have come up the stairs. Shh. Shh. Most of us in this chat will not be affected by staying home because we're nerds. Welcome to our world. That's true. That is true. And then there's Captain Foley when he first came in. Thank you, Captain Foley, for dropping by. And it seems like you're gone now, or you're just being quiet. I'm going to the liquor store to stock up on JD and Coke tomorrow. I need the essentials to survive the virus. Indeed. Indeed. Ooh. Make yourself a cloaking device. In Whatchinee, Washington, people are panicking more sensibly. They're actually buying the food. However, all our toilet paper is gone too. Wow. X Farlix says because they put up our because vocal slurs they put up if they dress the blue or gold situation again. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh. And Captain Foley says, I'm not gone and looking forward to the St. Patrick's Day show. We're very cool. Greetings from the Med Bay. Hey, Jock, how you doing? Hope you are well, my friend. Your Super Chat chick does the voices in the same style as Bird. They all sound the same. So Bird of Prey threatens me. You're not worried about the voice? Well, I'm sorry, Thomas. You're right. What was that? Bird of Prey really did threaten Thomas Potts. I think there's a problem there. And thank you, Thomas. I just lost my mind. I apologize. Yeah, Bird of Prey threatened Thomas Potts. What's the deal? I think we need to have a chat with Bird of Prey. So everybody, tomorrow when Bird of Prey streams, ask him what was up with the death threat. See how he reacts to that. Fed says, take the piss, as in have a lark, make a joke. See, that's the problem, Fed. That's not something that we say in the United States. The voice doesn't say bork, bork. It's not true Swedish. Melfed says, try German. I'll try German, but if Swedish sounds the same, then I'm just going to assume anything European is going to sound English for some reason. I went to Walmart with my mom yesterday, and everything is gone off the freaking shelves, and there's no toilet paper. Of course there's no toilet paper, because why would there be toilet paper? Thomas says, it's Admiral Ricky. It's Admiral Ricky. Well, no, that's true. Well, no, we already determined that Admiral Pottymouth is Ensign Ricky's great-granddaughter. Or great-great-great-granddaughter. The Admiral could be just like Avasarala.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Leave me great granddaughter alone. I'm proud of her. At least someone in my family line made it to Admiral.
Well, there you go. That's the Swedish. She sounds Swedish. Swedish!
Hello, world.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Tim Cool reported that people were scalping TP. Here's to the anti-trekker overpriced TP fund. Dingo stole me TP.
TP. That just sounds so freaking wrong. So that is supposed to be Swedish, but it sounds like a stereotypical like Asian accent or something. So Ensign Ricky, you're right, and it's funny because I was just addressing it when you put in that super chat. But absolutely, your great granddaughter. I actually liked her in that scene, but she does inherit your potty mouth. And June says, someone earlier said that people were scalping toilet paper, which is crazy, absolutely freaking crazy. But yeah, yeah, exactly. Where did that come from? Oh man, should we try a different voice, or are we gonna stick with that one? Is that what you guys want? But you know what it means because June is Australian.
They sound a lot alike.
Oh wait, let me back up. Wait, so since there's a new super chat, I figured I'd come back out so you don't have to compete with Aussie O'Prey. Come on. Come on. You can do it. It's going to play. It's going to play. You're going to play, right? Come on. I was fast enough, dang it. I know it's going to play. See, I know that if I try to move away, then it'll play. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to give it a minute. Dang it. Because I can't do that voice. I'm not going to go, Trek Yards is the best channel on YouTube. Seriously? Seriously. You're not going to see if I can... I wonder, is there a way to make it play again? There should be. My goodness. I am so sorry, Captain Foley. I am so sorry. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cheat because I don't want you to feel ripped off. No. I'm going to, let's see. Hold on. What the heck? Why would it want me? Okay, so we'll do. Wow, it's like making me start this all over. Hold on. Why is it like trying to do it in weird? I don't even know what currency that is. All right, so continue. Yes, you broke it. You absolutely broke it, Captain Foley. Dang it. All right. Uh-oh, something's... Yeah, for some reason, it's trying to... This is so bizarre. This is, like, really, really weird. I don't know why, but when I went in to try and do... It must have something to do with the StreamYard settings.
Hello, world.
Oh, man. And Resolute puts in a turd. Thank you so much, Resolute. I appreciate the turd. And June puts in 2 more Australian bucks. So I tried. I tried.
One super chat, ha ha ha.
And now went back to English? What is wrong with this thing? Alright, so let's do this. I'm gonna... That is like... So now it stopped being Swedish for some reason. So let's go to... What's the very okay, let's see. Oh, look, okay, here's a couple of weird ones. Okay, Swedish. We'll select Gwyneth. She's Welsh. See if that one sounds any good. Alright, so did that stick? Alright, yes, so it's now set to Gwyneth, who is Welsh. We'll see if that sticks. Anyway, so when I tried to put in a super chat, of the same thing that Trekyard said, but it was trying to make me do it in Swedish currency, and so it wouldn't let me do it. I don't know what to say. It's crazy. Anyway, so shoot, thank you.
Hello,
Oh.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky.
Kenneth Thies scored. Kenneth stop masturbating.
Well, that's different. That sounded like it. Now that sounds like a British dominatrix right there. Whew, what a night this has been. Alright, so let's get back to it or I'm never going to catch up. Let's see. I went to Walmart with my mom yesterday and everything was gone. The freaking shelves and there's no toilet paper. And Admiral... I already read those. Wow. Oh yeah, I was reading this one. So, as far as the... the Admiral could be like, what's her name from The Expanse? Well, first of all, it's Christian, I believe is the name of the character. But here's the thing. The Expanse is not Star Trek. That's the difference, Fed. It's nothing to do with the fact that she's a high-ranking military person. It's that it's Star Trek. That's why I have a problem with it. Renegade says, I bet the backstory on Admiral Pottymouth is Picard gave her a bad review when she was an ensign. That probably. They dropped the F-bomb way too much. Yeah, 3 times in that episode. Crazy. Dreamers out there says, you're not that far behind. Well, I'm feeling like I am. Canada almost closed down. They canceled hockey. Less than 48 hours later, Canadian doctors had developed a potential vaccine. Oh, man. Fed says, well, I guess I got to make some concessions then for you savages. Dejan Fata says, hello, everyone. How you doing? Ralph says, it seems like the writers in Picard's motto is, when in doubt, kill somebody. Indeed. And they had the death toll was by tens of thousands in this one. With the sets and old homes they use in Picard, don't be surprised if in Deep Space 7, actually it's Deep Space 12, happens to look like a 20th century warehouse. No kidding. Pia, yes. Anti-Trekker Paul Hogan is making a new Crocodile Dundee movie. Wow, really? Is it called just Crocodile Dun? Get it? Why is your Streamline speaking with a Romanian accent? I don't know because I didn't select Romanian. Are you able to reply a superior chat and change the voice? Are you able to replay it? No, that's the thing. I tried. There's no way for me to replay a chat that I know of. Buy all the coffee filters. They work exactly like toilet paper. I know from experience. You could also try an Irish accent or a Scottish accent. Ooh, that would be cool. All right, let me see if they have an Irish or Scottish option here. So we got Welsh, Swedish, Russian, Romanian, Portuguese, Polish, Norwegian, Japanese, Italian, Icelandic, German, French, English. Oh, French, huh? All right. Since we're talking about Picard, we'll set it to French for right. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. So we'll leave it at French and see how that sounds if somebody super chats. Apparently, the super chat voice doesn't agree with Trekyards. Apparently not. Did you forget the Canadian version of the Aussie Bird of Prey? Oh, thank you. Oh, no! Captain Foley! See, hopefully I made it in time this time. If I didn't, I'm going to be really upset, because that's a good one. Come on, please work this time. Captain Foley, you've got the worst sense of timing on the internet tonight. I swear, I didn't do this on purpose. Come on. Alright. I'm not an a-hole. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. And why is it trying to do Swedish currency? That makes no sense. I swear, I tried to go in and do a super chat myself, and it wants to do Swedish currency for some reason. I have no idea why. It's proof you shouldn't play Bird of Prey 5 clips. Well, no, it's just proof that you have the worst sense of timing in history. Yeah, why the heck is my... It's like, for some reason, Google thinks I'm in Switzerland or Sweden. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. What is wrong with... I wonder if I refresh the page. Turn your VPN, turn off your VPN. Well, if I turn off the VPN, won't that screw it up? And besides, I'm not VPN to Sweden, but that might help. Let me see. And is it even on? I thought it was on. Hold on. My computer's being weird now. Haha, boomer, I hate you. Kurogans have infiltrated the systems. Indeed, that's what it does appear to be. Alright, let's find where is... Hopefully this doesn't screw up the live stream. Alright, disconnect. Oh, we are disconnected. And let's hope that I didn't just screw everything up. Alright. Super chat. Alright, now, yeah, that was it. Somehow that fixed it. Alright, so now... We'll try this, copy, and paste. Oh, come on, I said copy. Stupid computer. Copy, paste. Alright. Yeah, for some reason, I guess it just didn't recognize me with the VPN on. That's really weird. Oh, that's funny. So now Captain Foley and I both super chatted it. Oh, well. That was a waste of 60 cents for me. But now it's going to work. Right? Right? Captain Foley, did you break the system? Let me see. Streamlabs alert. Yeah, the alerts are on. All right. Seriously? What? But I even put in a super chat. How does this make any sense? I'm seriously at a complete and utter loss on this one. I'm so confused right now. Why the heck wouldn't it do it? I mean, if I go to the Streamlabs, let me go to the dashboard here. And... Alright, where, come on, go to the, where is... Download Streamlabs OBS, I don't care, alright, go. Dashboard, alright. See, oh, that's bizarre. The dashboard, the last thing on the dashboard is Ensign Ricky's $2 super chat. Which makes no sense. That, wow. I am really, really confused now. Seriously, I'm like massively confused. Alright, let me try something here. Let's see. I'm going to try opening up the Streamlabs dashboard. And let's see. Blah, blah, blah. And donation message. Alright. And donate. Pay with PayPal. Man, this is just giving me all sorts of headaches. All right. heck? No, PayPal doesn't like me. I freaking give up. I swear I am trying to do this, Captain. Alright, there we go. See if it works this time. It better work this time, because there's no way it couldn't work this time. Well, I guess there... But, see, what is your problem? Really? Alright, I give up. I don't know what to say. The system hates you and me, Captain Foley, at least today. I don't know why it's, like, acting so weird. Yeah, if I had the OK Boomer song Tentacle, I'd play it, because I don't know what's wrong. Alright, okay, Captain Foley and Ant Trigger. Hey, Ozzy, good to see you. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with StreamYards or whatever, but I'm just not going to even... let's see. Foley refund. Yeah, Kurogans have infiltrated the system. That's what it appears. Ant Trigger, would you have liked the scene of the OG Ferengi on the ones in the last outpost? The Roddenberry Ferengi, it would have been interesting if they had kept the vision of the Ferengi. No, I hate the original Ferengi. I thought they were horrible. Geolocate your IP. Isn't Swedish currency the corona? It must be Streamlabs has the coronavirus. The Kurogans might not be able to fly a ship, but they can seriously F up a PC, apparently. Alright, so we'll see if this works. Resolute puts in $2. And we'll find out if that works here in a minute. To quote McCoy, she's dead, Jim. Okay.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky.
Ah, boomer.
Well, it sounded French at least. So I don't know what to say, Captain Foley. I don't know what the problem is. It doesn't make any sense that not your super chat or my super chat would work, but Resolute's works fine. I don't get it. And I must have skipped some chats because the thing jumped on me, and I apologize if I missed your chat. It's not intentional, but it's, you know. Here's a fake. He's a fake. That's why I'm checking. I'm the real Captain Foley. Oh, okay. That must be. Jeff says you need to stop messing around with things you don't understand, jerk. Captain Foley. See, don't mess with me like that, Captain Foley. We actually had a fake Nerdrotic in the stream once. Streamlabs had one job, indeed. Greetings, good to see you at the Yellow Turd. Thank you, Captain, and I'm very glad to be at the Yellow Turd. And yes, hopefully, if this new prescription works out, then I can stay at Yellow for a little while. Fed says Kroners, I think. Yes, well, close enough. And Donnie says no apologies needed. Well, I still feel bad. And Dad puts in $2 and says test Canadian Super Chat. You can see the cloaking device still works at least. So let's see. Is it a Canadian thing? Although if it's a Canadian thing, why wouldn't it take mine? Maybe it is a Canadian thing. Or maybe the system is just being really, really weird today. I don't know what to say. Dad? I think it might be a Canadian thing. But I don't know. That's really, really bizarre. I don't... Yeah, that's just bizarre. Blame Canada. Yes, indeed, Epic Beard. I think you're right. We need to blame Canada. Oh, nope. It was just really, really delayed.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky.
Test Canadian Super Chat.
What did that say? What did that say? Did anybody understand that one? Wow, that French. Okay, the French has to go. I gotta switch that. Alright, well, let's go back to the alert box. And, okay, so... And where is the voice? Let's see, text-to-speech, text-to-speech. Alright, open text-to-speech. Alright. And we'll do, okay, that's English, English US, English Australian. Oh, it has Australian. Okay. So we'll set it to Australian. That'll make the Australians happy. Said no one ever. Alright. Trackyard says, I'm not. Oh, so you forgot to play Canadian version. Oh, yeah. Let's play a little Canadian. Wait.
The sheer fucking hubris Foley is number 1.
Well, that worked. Although the funny thing is, so that played in English because it's a different setting for StreamYards versus Super Chats. So StreamYards is set to English, Super Chats are set to Australian. So we'll see what happens if someone puts a Super Chat in. So Captain Foley finally got his sheer effing hubris. It only took half the night to do. Anyway, but we do need to play the... Now, don't Super Chat! Nope, stop! Nope, don't Super Chat anybody. For just a minute.
Oui, mama, oui, means yes. Mama, oui. Now, in Quebec... We don't have the dingoes. We have what's we call them? The seals, the baby seals. We club them. We club the seals. Pop. Club the baby seals. And it's pastime. It's our culture, eh? Don't think bad about us. It's our culture.
Thank you, Chancellor. Okay, you can super chat again. Don't listen to anybody saying I said never super chat. I didn't say never super chat. Just don't for a minute, I said. All right. I'm not giving you any more money, anti-trucker jerk. Somehow release a Korogan roar. Just don't have enough oomph. Yeah. Ralph says the Picard writers have a saying for their episodes. When in doubt, kill somebody. If that does not work, drop the F-bomb. Indeed. Dreamers out there says, it said chat, but sounded like shat. Obviously, Trekyards came to botch the show. I'm not falling for their tricks. Yeah, you gotta watch out. Trekyards is a sneaky Canadian. It said test Canadian super chat. Well, I know that's what it said, but it didn't sound like that. Oddly enough, my dog's name is Dingo. Well, that is odd. Sounded like test Canadian super chat. Didn't sound like maybe it was just because the volume was low. I don't know. JP says, I actually know Canada Canucks that sound kind of like that. I believe it. I believe it. Pug O Pray 5, Trekyard says, indeed, Pug O Pray 5. Bird of Prey 5 eats baby seals. Confirmed. That is true. And June puts $2 Australian in. And let's see if the system will catch up. Boy, it's been running really sluggish for some reason.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky.
Dingo ate my baby.
That's Australian? And the Fed puts in 10 Aussie dollars. So let's see if this works better. Okay, Fed. I know it's a delay. By the way, how does the stream look today? I was playing with the settings.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky.
Should have left it on the bloody French Yadrongo. That way it can sound like Jean-Luc Cluswayu jabbering on and on. Go off and get a pint. Bloody oath had to try it to see how authentic.
Well, it doesn't sound that authentic, I gotta say. So...
Hello, world.
And Resolute throws $2 in. This time, the delay seems to be good.
Sheriff Hubris Boomer.
Sheriff Hubris Boomer. Yeah, well, you see, now, Resolute, if you were paying attention, you would already see how to put the proper term in there. So I think we can agree that accent sucks. So let's switch it up here. Well, so that was the let's see, Canadian. Nah, we don't need Canadian. Okay. It's Dutch, English, Japanese. Really? There's no freaking Scottish. And there's no Irish. That's just messed up. That is so freaking messed up. So let's see. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I did it in time. Let's see. We'll see what happens with Ensign Ricky's. Hopefully it didn't screw it up, because I was changing the voice right when you super chatted it to, I don't know what it is. It says English Indian. So let's see, while we're waiting for that. Oh, there we go. So it did.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky!
Oh mate, he's freaking mint. Let's head to Macca's.
Wow, so you jerk. Whoever made the Aussie accent go to the gallows. Yeah, that was really bad. Going to disagree with you. That sounded good for an AI, says the Renegade. How about an Irish Romulan voice? It's under Kurtzillion? I don't know if you're being serious there, but you see, let's see. Well, there's a bunch of English U.S. voices. So English, Welsh, French, German, Icelandic, Italian, Japanese, Norwegian, Polish, Swedish, Turkish, U.S. Spanish, Welsh. So we'll leave it where I know there was French. Let's go back to French. So we'll leave it on French for now in honor of Jean-Luc Picard. But yeah, so man, this voice thing. We're gonna have to just like one day start going through all the voices. I wish. Well, actually, I can. I think there's a test button, right? Save. There's no Scot. That's the thing, Resolute. There's no Scottish accent. That kind of pisses me off, actually. I really does. So like.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky!
This is a test super chat alert for $18.
Well, at least that sounds French. Oh, Kurtzulan is in Kurtzman Romulans. It's probably not there. No, yeah, probably not. That's not Aussie. Maybe cool. Maybe Kiwi. Renegade says, sorry, but you're wrong. It's Mecca's. Well, I assume that Ensign Ricky was saying, let's head to Mecca, as in Mecca Random, because he's being a dick. You know. So, we could, let's see. Let's check out the Icelandic voice of Doria. Don't you mean JL? No, I do not. I mean Jean-Luc. There is no JL. That one just pisses me off. Every single time. Alright, so test super chat.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky!
This is a test super cat alert for $86.
Yeah, I don't like that one. Hard to understand. And let's see, we'll try Japanese. Why not? That's not going to offend anybody. You need... I wish I could say... I wish there was a Klingon. That would be freaking awesome.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky!
This is A Test Super Charade for $45.
Wow, that didn't sound at all bad. So, let's see. What else do we have? So... Oh, wait! Why am I not even thinking about Russian? Because, you know... So, Ensign Ricky was referring to McDonald's as called Macca's here. I did not... Really? You guys seriously call McDonald's Macca's? You're weird.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky!
This is a cheese super chat alert for $15.
Let's see. The Canadian Super Chat sounded like French Canadian. Yeah, that must be it. Do not confuse mechas with macas. The former actually has substance. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Man, that was a deep cut. I'm not... Man, wow. Alright, so let's see. Should we try Spanish?
Hello, world.
Anti-Drucker is a commie. What?
This is a test super chat alert for $88.
Why am I a commie, Thomas? I was trying to tell them Mickey D's, but they wouldn't listen. I know. Yeah, that's the proper name, is of course Mickey D's. And Captain Trek puts $2 in.
Hello, world.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky!
Anti-trekker subsen folie en trejar rule.
The most authentic thing Rafi ever said was that she was the wreckage of a good person, or in our case, a halfway decent character. Well, that's the problem. Yes, she really... I mean, she could be an interesting character, and it seems like they just, couldn't make up their mind which direction they wanted to go with her. And I really don't understand why they screwed that up. Alright, so we got... Oh, let's try Emma. And so, Andy Drecker, the quarter pounder McDonald's are $3. Bada, ba, ba, ba. Oh, bada, ba, ba, ba. Okay, got it.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky!
Where can we find the nuclear Wesleys?
Believe it or not, that's supposed to be an English accent. As compared to the lot whom call them Mickey D's. Well, I actually don't call it Mickey D's. I tend to call it McDonald's, but I don't prefer... I don't really like McDonald's burgers. I like Burger King's burgers, but McDonald's has better fries. And Nightbreeze says, let the chat pick. Alright, guys, so... we're going to wrap it up here in just a moment. So pick a number between 1 and 20, whatever, 27, 28. And by the way, there's actually, yeah, I would, Rotten Ronnie's. So first person to pick a number gets it, 1 to 28. Ozzy gets it, 19. So I don't even know which one 19 is.
Presenting the newest incarnation of the Joker!
What? What are you talking about? That's not the Joker. That's just some guy.
Oh, right. Sorry. This is the new incarnation of the Joker. Oh, great. That is just disgusting. It's Ronald McDonald's disembodied head!
Funny true story, that one was made when I thought Joker was going to suck. Now, one other thing, though, is I believe it's this one. Hey, Joshua. Nope, it's not that one. No. Here we go.
The toast and eggs are really good, but there seems to be something missing.
Yeah, that's what you're having for breakfast? That simply won't do. Follow me instead.
What kind of place are you taking us to?
A place that will introduce you to Frosted Fruity Hulls.
Not only does it have 4 unique fruity flavors, but it also has a glazed frost that makes it extra yummy.
How do they get so deliciously frosty? The frostiness of Frosted Fruity Hulls, of course, comes from this hull. Part of a complete nutritious breakfast.
So, the reason I played Frosty Fruity Hulls, and thank you, Chancellor, I truly appreciate your support to Turnistan. The reason I played Frosty Fruity Hulls there is because Joshua, right now, is working on a sequel to Frosted Fruity Hulls. Another cereal that is a little more modern, a little more PC, if you will, than Frosted Fruity Hulls. And so I'm sure you guys will love it. KG says, thanks for the laughs tonight. It was much needed after this week of doom and gloom. Oh, I'm more than happy to provide a couple of laughs at my expense, you jerk. But I'm still glad that, you know what, if we can have a little bit of fun together, that's awesome. And hopefully, you know, Jaeger, I think he took off earlier, but hopefully Jaeger is doing good, because if he was exposed to the virus, that's no joke. Thoughts and prayers to Jaeger. To the rest of you, I hope that you are not exposed to said doom and gloom virus, but hopefully, you know, it just is the overblown mess that many people think it is. And, you know, don't forget to get some toilet paper, because, yeah, you know, no toilet paper for reasons. Take care, guys, and I'll see you all in the future, because the future is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives.
Making your way with the nerds today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from hating JJ sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to just get laid? Sometimes you wanna go where all the Trekkies know your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be in a galaxy where Star Trek isn't lame. You wanna go where everybody knows your name. Turds of a feather flock together, that's what we believe. We know a place that's got you covered, a place to get relief. Wouldn't you like to say me poo? Sometimes you wanna go where Turnistannies know your name, and all Kurogans are to blame. You wanna be where you can see Kuroga go up in flames. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
You son of a bitch, anti-tracker!